Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Nothing is different about this video, and if you've noticed something about this video that's slightly different, you can go ahead and tell me if you like it more or less in the comments below. Yeah, so let's get started. For some reason we have an electricity problem over here, so we're just going to get that all set. This is going to be so frustrating, making sure that my face is always in frame. Like, if I need to move my face now, I actually have to consciously think about where I'm moving it to keep it centered. But that's okay. That's a part of being more complicated. Oh yeah, 9.8 Tsunami. Where was that? Oh, that's right there. Okay, never mind. I found it. I have successfully found the Tsunami. Good job. I found the massive Tsunami. Also, glasses glare, but I guess I can't really do anything about that one. That's just going to exist. Oh, a second Tsunami! Let's go! Let's go. Fantastic. Send all of them to City Skylines. And you know what the sad part is? We don't even have it on all the way right now. So let's turn it up. Let's go. All the disasters. Bring it on, City Skylines. San Vooprisco will survive anything you throw at it. Except for meteors. Those are not good. So let's check out the rest of the city to make sure everything is actually going well. In Elm Square, we have a lot of people moving in. Everything is pretty good. The fire department and stuff is working after we had that little bit of fire last episode. Things are coming back to normal. Our cinema is pushing some people to upgrade their buildings. I can hear the dinging. That's also good news. These new areas over here, though, I don't think are actually zoned yet. No, they are. All residential. Okay. We do have some commercial demand, though, so I will make one of these strips. Maybe the one with the weird tunnel. Turn that into commercial zone. Fantastic. There we go. Nothing makes me happier than having a nice strip of commercial zone in the middle of nowhere on the side of a mountain. Oh my god, another one? Or is that just the same one? That is... Oh, nope, that's it being pushed back from the wall. The wall's just like, nope. Not... Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. Park is probably going to get killed again. Quickly evacuate. You have, like, no time, but I'm at least warning you, so I'm a good mayor, right? That's how it works. As long as I said something, I'm a good mayor. If I had said nothing, I'd be a terrible mayor, though. Yeah, this tsunami is striking. It's probably going to destroy this thing for the 18th time. That poor harbor, it gets destroyed every time anything happens. Oh, never mind. It actually did survive this time. That is quite impressive. Good job, harbor. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. It is fighting against the water. Look at it, towering above the destruction, showing its power. In other news, we do have a very nice tiny bit of damage right over here that I never noticed before. Earthquake sensor, slightly important. It says it's about to happen. I believe the tsunami has already happened. Our flood prevention systems are just falling apart. They can't handle it. There's too much flooding at this point. What else do we have going on? We have flooding. Is that another tsunami? No, it's not. That's just the same one again. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and... It's a great question. That's a fantastic question. I mean, that City Skylines music is so loud. It's blowing out my eardrums. I'm actually going to turn that down a little bit. I can't handle it. I don't know why it's so much louder all of a sudden. But I'll turn it up for you guys and just turn it down for me. There we go. Now it's like nothing happened. I may have turned it up a bit too much. I think that's good. Tell me if that's better or if that's too quiet. It's just not blowing out my ear. Oh, there it goes. It's louder again. Okay. Great. We have a lot of abandoned buildings. We have broken power lines. Our infrastructure is crumbling. But I promise to fix our crumbling infrastructure through spending lots of money. This is all good land we can use over here. I'm starting to think that we should start expanding into it after this area is done. It's pretty safe from tsunamis as well. Looks like I'm actually going to end up turning pretty much all of this into commercial. Shut up, whammon. I know that there is a tsunami incoming. I already have Alexa to tell me that. No, Alexa, stop. See, the one thing that's annoying about her is that whenever you mention her name, she's like, it's like when you try to like get around saying something in front of your dog. Like instead of treat, you say T-R-E-A-T, and eventually your dog figures it out anyways. Alexa is just, no, stop. She's always listening, and there's no way you can, like, get around saying her name, because nobody, that AI by Amazon, the house assistant, this is so sad, play Despacito. Despacito player, there we go, that's what we'll call Alexa from now on. No, no, Alexa, stop. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna keep accidentally activating her. Alexa, off. Jeez, it's very hard to talk about her without actually saying her name. Okay, so now that we've hooked this up a bit more, this is kind of a strange area, neighborhood thing. I'm actually gonna do something cool here because after that space map, I'm kind of inspired to do some more bridges and stuff. We'll do something there, and then we'll bring something out from here, and we'll go under it. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Doesn't that look cool? Can't you guys... Can't you tell me that looks cool? Give me a win here. I made a cool looking road. Great. It's probably extremely inefficient when it comes to traffic. But at least I'm having fun here, making strange-looking roads that probably function worse than normal roads. Confusing my citizens, because now instead of just taking a right to get home, you have to take a 20-degree right, and then you gotta turn left again, right, go in a circle, over the bridge, under the bridge, and then everything's going to be okay, because you've got a GPS. Maybe. I really hope that isn't a new tsunami. I hope that she's just repeating herself as always. I don't know who's more annoying, her or the AI from Amazon. Yeah, that's our name for her now. The android sent by Amazon. There we go. Great. I've just played into a Detroit Become Human meme for like the 80th time. They're so easy to make, though. Like, some parts of that game were absolutely hilarious. Like, when you're interrogating the guy, it's like, 27 stab wounds! Oh, calm down. It's okay. I'm going to rip you apart! It's just, I love that. You can be completely bipolar. And since you're an android, it isn't exactly weird. You're kind of programmed to just do your job. You don't have to act normal, but it can be kind of, entertaining. I'd like to finish that game on stream sometime. I don't know. You guys didn't seem to pick it up very well, but if you are interested in me continuing it, you can say so in the comments below. So we're just going to continue building up this area. Do 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 do. We'll put some office zone over here. This is going to be an entire beautiful new area. Everyone's going to love it. It's going to be fantastic. We'll give it a name. I don't know what I'm going to name it. It kind of looks like weirdness. It's pretty strange, gonna be honest, but you know, maybe people will like it. It's like modern art. It's just a few squiggles, but maybe it's worth millions of dollars. Modern art confuses me. I guess YouTube is kind of modern art. It's our new form of art. This video will be in a museum in 80 years. How long does it take for something to be considered, like, old and artistic? That's a good question. Since this is all of that, we'll make this office over here. And because it's office over here, you guys were yelling at me. You were like, oh, you shouldn't concentrate all of your trash services in one place. And the reason I do that is because I don't like, all over the city being polluted. But right now I am going to give a bit of a more localized trash service to these people. They do actually need it. So what we'll do is, obviously, we've got all of that set up, and they've got office zone there now. We'll actually make this office zone too. Please don't be a different Tsunami. Now that that's all set, this is all water, right? Yep. We can now go ahead and put trash service over here, recycling, because we believe in the future. There we go. We'll put 3 trash handling areas here. Recycling centers. Could just use the real name for them. But they're going to go out and do their job. The most important trucks in the city, other than flood trucks, because flood trucks are our saviors. Looks like we're having some death care issues. Let's get that handled very quickly. People really like the advanced crematoriums, and it raises property values by a ton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build a road here for the sole purpose of squeezing in a crematorium. There we go. Now we can cremate people without their consent. Because you have no choice in this city. You can either be cremated or you can just have a dead body in your house. Because graveyards take up a lot of space. We can't afford it. We need to pack everyone into the small spaces for money. Man, this game is pretty harsh about some things. Like, you don't have to give your people anything. You don't have to give them choices. Like, it's pretty communistic too. I mean, I can choose whether or not gyms and stuff appear in places. Like, you'd think that would be one of, like, the free things, a free kind of industry, but I guess the community pool makes sense to be government owned, and I guess you could have government owned gyms. That'd be kind of cool, actually, having a free gym you can just go to. It would be so packed, though. Especially considering how many people live here. 10,000 people. One gym, one pool for 10,000 people. Oh, it's a sinkhole. That's like one of the worst. Oh, that's in the middle of nowhere. Never mind. That's fine. It's in the middle of nowhere. I don't really care so much. Okay, things are going well so far. What is left to do here? There's a lot of area here that I think we can build some really nice city along. We could start bridging this area. The problem is, when tsunamis hit, they come over these hills, and everything here is in danger. I mean, we saw that definitely when it came to Park, who's right around the corner, and always floods. Park. Poor Park. Oh, wait, you're still evacuating. Oh my god, Park. You can leave now. Holy moly. All 10,000 of you were just in there for no reason. Oh, that's so sad. Can we hit 1 million likes? Can we reach 1 million subscribers in this one video? That doesn't even make sense. But it does now. I need to get better lighting. If I go back here, I'm like sun bleached, and if I go over here, it's like death and despair. But that's fine, we'll figure it out. Let's see how things are going over here. This road probably needs to be upgraded. Oh, how's the sinkhole? It's looking very nice. It'll probably be full of water soon with how the tsunamis go. What else can we do? We can repair this. We can... Really? You gonna warn me 10 more times? 20, 30, 40? Make sure there's no chance that I forgot there was a tsunami there. Okay, so now is the time where we ask, are we going to continue expanding out into this area over here, or are we going to move up the mountain? Because we do have a very nice mountain area here, but it's very expensive to build onto. It doesn't get much people out. I mean, I guess we're packing quite a few people up here, but it's much easier to just build roads over here. The issue is, when flooding comes, it fills up this entire area. We may actually lose quite a few of the people if a tsunami hits, but I don't think this specific area is at risk for tsunamis. And we could build some flood walls around here to try to protect it. There's also this highway over here, which is super useful. I think we should actually start taking advantage of it. Yeah, you know what? Why aren't we using this highway yet? We have access to it. Let's go ahead and pull an off-ramp. Well, that broke horribly. Okay, there we go. Off-ramp. I'm going to be annoying and make it a windy road, because that's slightly more attractive than just a boring road. And then it'll go over here. Across here. We'll lift it up here in case we actually end up putting any city area over here. We'll bring it over. We'll bring it down. And we'll connect it to this Garnet district here. Maybe the Garnet district will enjoy having the area a little bit better connected to the highway. And we'll give it a friend too. We'll go like this. We'll make a second one. This is because they have a lot of goods coming out of this area, so it may actually be a good idea. I get it, a good idea, because they've got goods. Ha ha ha. Another extremely funny original joke by this channel. AKA the only. Even though it isn't actually. There we go. We just have to kind of... I need to get that mod that does this for you. That makes the roads go perfectly and align with each other. It's okay though. I believe in my abilities to make a good-looking road. There we go. You know what? This is actually going pretty darn well. Look at that. Considering I'm doing this by hand, not the worst job I've ever done. Now that we hit 100,000 subscribers, maybe I should do a Minecraft with my cuz reboot. I mean, that was a great series. I'll have to talk to Isaiah, you know. My most popular series. I'm joking, of course. Maybe had a million I'll restart it. Just for the meme. There we go, look at that. That's not beautiful, but you know what? It's an option, and I'm sure people in the city will appreciate having the option to use that highway. It's something. It's definitely some... If it's not an actual tsunami, I'm going to be slightly annoyed at the whammon. I am slightly annoyed at the whammon. It's never an actual tsunami anymore. It's constantly just a false alarm. It's never right. Why should I trust you anymore? You've broken my trust. It's over. Nothing is ever going to be the same again. Announcement lady. Okay, so now that that's all set up, well, we can expand the tsunami wall. We're getting a lot done this episode. Okay, let's go with a big brush. Remove some soil. Ready? Whoosh. Building a ditch. Building a ditch. Oh, Coast Guard. Please be quiet. You've literally never been right. You give me warnings way too late. And then you give me like 800 false alarms. We really need to improve the emergency warning system in our country. Because right now it is absolute trash. But that's okay, because it makes it slightly more interesting when I never know if it's actually a tsunami coming at me. I wonder if I can turn her off. Oh! Hey! She was right! Holy moly, she was actually right for once. Good job. Fantastic. Wow, I was really having a hard time finding the camera there. 3.2. I should be able to set it to just not tell me about things if it's not over a certain level. Like a 3.2 tsunami at this point is just... It doesn't really do anything to me. Man, we need to get more soil from somewhere. We are actually having a soil shortage. This ditch, even though it's way bigger than our last one, it's still not giving us enough to actually build the wall next to it. I think that's long enough for a section, or maybe a little bit bigger, because we're gonna do this section by section. So we'll have that, and then another one as long, and then another one as long, and then another one as long. This is going to take so long to finish. This is going to be ridiculous. That's okay, because some reason. Let me come up with one. Okay, something we can do is try to expand Prospect Heights. We could try to expand Elm Square, anywhere we're digging land out. Honestly, a little bit of city would be nice in this area right here. That'd be a great spot. Horrible for traffic, but great for just... I think it would look good having a bit of city right here. So we'll just steal some land from this mountain. I'm sure they won't mind. And we'll just, build this up. Thunderstorm. That would be bad. That'd be rather unfortunate, wouldn't it? There was a thunderstorm. The only annoying thing about thunderstorms, the fire isn't even a problem. It's that it knocks out the electrical grid. It's so frustrating. Even like 10 episodes after a thunderstorm, I still find random bits of electrical grid unconnected, disconnected. Okay, looking pretty good here. We'll close it off now. That's gonna be it for that section. Good, well, we're getting somewhere at least. You know, we could build a bit of city over here, too. That might be a cool area to... Oh, never mind, tsunamis. Took me about 4 seconds to realize why that was a bad idea. Probably should have figured that out faster, though. That was pretty dumb. That was a, bad idea. In totality, a bad idea. Here comes the tsunami voice crack. The tsunami voice crack. Very sad. And we hit 1 million likes. Okay, so we're just gonna try to contain this area now. Jeez. That's a bit of lightning. It's like Flight Simulator, X-Plane 11 all over again. Being inside of that, cloud. That was absolutely insane. Honestly, I want to do that again with, the Facecam, because you should... Man, that is actually terrifying. Although, I guess you can't really see someone's face with a VR headset on anyways, but... absolutely terrifying. Let me tell you, there is nothing scarier than, nothing scarier than thinking you're going to die. I think that's kind of a universal concept, though. Death is, pretty spooky. Almost as spooky as a skeleton. Okay, we're just gonna continue expanding this wall. Gotta build up that wall. Make water great again. Every single one of my City Skylines series is now my endless war against water. Unless we can win in Atlanta. Even the space map, we're fighting the water pollution. It's like, that is the ultimate City Skylines challenge now. Water management. I've always loved the water physics in this game. It's very fun to divert rivers, flood entire cities, break dams. It'd be nice if their building collapse was a little bit more realistic. Like, it's completely based on whether or not the water completely covers the building. Like, the water can be moving at like 1,000 miles per hour and just barely not be hitting the top of the building, but it still won't break it. Why does that look above it? Oh no, it's under. But I guess I can't complain. City Skylines is very well made. So having one weird thing like that, I'm sure it would take a lot of work to make an actual thing where per model it calculated the amount of force it was exerting on the side of the building. So I 100% understand why it's funky. I just still think it's funny that it is. Yeah. With games, there's a lot of things like that. You'll say, like, how come blank is so unrealistic and weird? And usually it's because just imagine the amount of computations you'd have to do otherwise, and the amount of extra work. That's why some games are just absolutely mind-boggling, when you can just, like, do anything in the game. You know what game I just thought of must have been a lot of work to make? Now, this is a, this isn't the most popular game, and it's kind of a younger game, but Super Scribblenauts back on the DS. Like, the amount of words they had to put into that game. Because the entire game was basically, if you don't know, it was based off of you'd write anything, and it would make the object, and you could add adjectives and stuff. So I could say, like, a giant gray Weimaraner, and a giant gray Weimaraner would pop out. Things like that. I wonder, it must have been so frustrating to make that game because they had to go through the dictionary and be like, okay, artists, programmers, you're adding this, and this, and this, and this, and this. That must have been really frustrating. Oh, was there a tsunami incoming? I don't even remember. Yeah, there was. Let's hope no one dies. That would be disappointing. Unfortunate. Very sad. Almost sad enough to play Despacito. Almost. Okay, stealing some soil. Stealing soil. Don't you hate it when someone just comes to your yard and then you wake up the next day and there's just no dirt left in your yard? It's a very common sort of crime in our city. Someone will just steal someone else's soil. It's horrible. How could they? I mean, soil theft is not a joke. And why am I laughing at it? It's because I'm a horrible person, that's why. I laugh at the theft of soil. Because I am absolutely despicable. There we go, we can just build this line across here. And then we can just build it back here, down to here. And we can just grab some nice little wind turbines, not windmills. Mills are for grain. Look at that, now it's draining it. Yay! Even more stuff working. It's so nice seeing everything working together to protect the city. I mean, look at... Oh, there's another tsunami! Or is that the other one going backwards? No, there is legitimately another tsunami. Would you look at that? She was right again. But that tsunami is going to have to hit next time because I'm out of time now. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And you know what to do if you didn't. Also, tell me if you liked this or if you want to go back to just plain old videos. Either way, I will see you next time. Finger guns. Pew. Pew. There we go. That's the right angle. Or not. Single barrel's better because then you can go straight into it from a snap. There we go. Okay. See you all. Bye.